Yeah, bro, you're smashing it.
Safe,
You're
bro.
absolutely, you're just keeping your composure. I need to stop just losing 3 minutes at the beginning of the game for no good reason.
That's true.
Welcome back. I'm Carlife, this is Josh. This is actually the third game in this series. We're playing some chess with some chat and chess. We're using the wonderful Chessnut Go chessboard, which is just badass and like
Look at that.
super
Check
thin.
this out.
Well, I sure knew all of those things were going to happen.
That doesn't make
magnetized.
sense. Why did that happen?
Well, because I think quite reasonably, Chessnut don't make it so that, you know, it can be turned upside down.
But what if you want to turn it upside down?
Right. Game 3. The first 2 games in this series, Josh has won both. After this game, we're going to do a deep dive analysis because one of the points of using the Chessnut Go board is that it records games whilst you play. So it's connected to the app, which also functions as our clock whilst we're playing. We're playing a 10-minute game, so we've got 10 minutes each. And it stores the game so that afterwards I can, via the app, use the chess.com game review feature and we can see where we've blundered, where we've played brilliant moves, which would be great if we played any brilliant moves. We're off.
Pop.
It's go time. Okay, I'm playing the London, which is, I sent this video to Josh yesterday, in fact, about playing the London system as the opening.
Out she comes.
Here she is. There she blows. Let's just put her under immediate duress.
You know what's crazy is that you could have taken that, and I don't think there's anything I could do about that.
No, that's true. That's true. It's a free pawn. But I'm tunnel visioned right now because you've bought the queen out to play. Okay, you put that bar.
I pop that bot.
Okay.
It's having a delicious cream soda Pepsi.
A succulent Chinese meal.
Succulent. Do you want to trade some bishops?
Well, I mean, do you want to put that bar? Put that bar?
Mine's not even a bishop, he's a cardinal.
That's true.
Yours is a poxy medieval monk.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking over these things this time.
I love that.
You like that for me?
Yes. Yes.
Back she goes.
Yes. Oh, you've brought your queenie out.
Yeah, I thought, look, let's have a little.
That's so cute.
Let's have a conflab.
That's so cute.
A queen with a knight's escort.
That's so cute. Ruff. Ruff.
It's a loud bow wow, that one.
Oh.
Okay.
You'd better move that queen.
I want to move it. I don't want you threatening my queen.
That's fair.
I don't like it. Now you've got an inverse V.
Yep. Just exactly as I intended.
Flying wing. Okay, well this time we will take that pawn.
Oh, duh. Duh.
True. Okay. Pardon me.
Yeah.
That was a Pepsi Max burp. Cream soda,
Oh, yeah, I
Pepsi
smelled that.
Max. Did you?
Yep.
How did it smell?
It smelled pretty good, actually.
There you go.
As burps go, I endorse
Pepsi Max
that
cream
one.
soda. They're not a sponsor of the channel, but if Pepsi want to sponsor me, then I will. Yeah, I'll chug as much Pepsi as I can take. Cream soda, Pepsi Max is good.
This is scary.
Not really.
Is it scarier for you?
Yes.
I don't know how to take it.
Well, I mean, it's only scary because even though I can't see what the move would be, there's probably a way to trap it, and that's scary. So I think I might stage an evacuation. I've got my pawn.
Escape and evasion now.
I'm happy with my pawn.
Yeah, you got your little pawn.
But think about it.
Your
Like,
pawny
I
prize.
can't go here or here.
No, or here, or here.
Or
you can go
no,
there.
I can go there. I don't know. But again,
You wouldn't cause a lot of damage going there.
No.
You can go there. You can't go there.
I can't go there.
You could go there if we exchanged.
True.
Do 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 do.
7:04 left on the clock for me, and 7:03 left for the Josh Meister General. Josh looking for, I think, what would definitely be an unprecedented hat-trick of wins against me.
I'll just go back there. That was a waste of time, wasn't it?
It's like a bop bop.
I'll pop da da. I'll pop da da. I will pop da da.
Okay.
Yes. Quite right.
Sensible. I thought that might be coming.
Yes.
Don't know if that's necessarily the best move in that position, but Let's get that off the board.
I just want her to go away.
I know, bro. Not yet, though. Not yet. True. True, okay. You've asked if I want some.
Yes.
And if I do, you'll give it me.
Oh yeah. Big time.
This is going to be one of those moments, I know it, when I look at the analysis, where I'll be like,
There's a move. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I wonder if there is a move. Yes.
He's made a decision.
Nope.
It registered it.
Okay, I can do it.
When you B&Q it.
Yeah. .353 left on the clock, 4 minutes flat.
Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Needed that, man.
I
needed
can't
that.
believe that. That's insane. Wow. But it's fair because you didn't want to do that in the first place and it just registered it.
No, I did. I
No,
did.
but you didn't take your hand off it. If we've been playing actual chess without a computer, you aborted that move before you took your hand off the piece. This one, putting the queen there.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm literally just trying to think what's my move here. Is it take? Is it take? It must be take. I think I've just completely butchered that. Well, let's just see it through. Okay. I only have half the amount of time Josh does here.
Hey.
Away I go.
Wow. How much time is left on the clock? 49 seconds.
Well, I needed that, didn't I? I needed to arrest that slide.
That was
tense.
Tense game, man.
That was tense. Damn. GG's again, bro.
GG's.
Yeah, ultimately it was having my queen infiltrate here. Well, in fact, it wasn't
Carnage.
even that. But it wasn't even that, because it was fine. It was when you moved the defender for the knight. You moved the pawn forwards.
I know, so dumb.
I assume you were doing that because you wanted to get the bishop out. Yeah.
I forgot that it was defending the knight.
It was that moment. It was at that moment that he knew he up. All right, stick around for the analysis.
Right, let's get stuck into the analysis. Now, I really needed that win because in this little 5-game mini-series I'm having with Josh, if he'd won that third game, then that would have been all over. That would have been the end of the series. And if it had been a draw or stalemate or something, then I definitely couldn't have won. So I needed to win that game to at least give me a chance of winning the overall series. And it was a good win. I was playing with the white pieces. Josh was playing with the black pieces. A decent game for both of us, to be fair. 87.1% accuracy from me, 74.8 for Josh. Game rating, which is arbitrary, but is good for sort of, gassing you up. I'll take 2350. It was an absolute joke. Nowhere near an ELO of 2350. You can see my opening was terrible. My middle game accuracy was good. Josh's opening was actually, in fact, bizarrely, he's got a blunder symbol for his opening accuracy, even though it was better than mine. So go figure. But struggled in the middle game. So let's see how we got on and where the pivotal moments were. Okay, so as I said, in the game started with a London. Josh did a Josh and brought out his queen, which the engine hated. Now, the engine hated it because of this. And funnily enough, I wasn't fixated on this, or rather I was too fixated on immediately attacking Josh's queen and going here. And Josh immediately pointed out when I went here, I could have taken that pawn. But anyway, I wanted to put the frighteners on Josh. Engine didn't like that. Engine wanted me to take that pawn. As we saw later on in the game, I would take that pawn with the queen and cause carnage. But we'll see how much more carnage I could have caused in that position. Anyway, Engine doesn't like that. Would rather go here than move further into the board, but that's what Josh did. Best move from me, just developing and opening up that path for my bishop. Engine hates this bishop move, and I think the engine hated even more me trading the bishops off. Yes, it did. It did hate that. It wanted me to just immediately threaten the queen, which is what I think I did on the next move. Let's have a look. No, not even. So I threatened the queen with my knight. Again, engine didn't like that. Best move from Josh. And then I brought my queen out. We had a big queen fest. At this point, actually, Josh is up. Josh is slightly better in this position. That's a mistake from Josh. Retreating my queen would have been the ideal thing there. Instead, I'm rotating my knight around at this point. In the end, I'm forced into this retreat, which is the best move, and that once again lines this up. So this time, I do what's best. And take the pawn. Take the free pawn. So I'm +2 at this point. Well, 1.9 plus 2 essentially. And then Josh makes a bad move coming up. These are all actually fairly decent moves. Best move there. That's come far too late. Engine wanted me to play that earlier on. Josh plays the best move. I castle, and Josh just basically gets rid of the defender for this knight. So this is now a given, and the engine is like, oh, here we go, sunshine. Life win incoming, plus 6.2 now. And best move from Josh, obviously, has to get the rook to safety. I bring my knight to play. That's the best move in that position. Now, I questioned whether that was the best move. Engine did like that move. Didn't actually want me to take the bishop. Wanted me to just keep the pressure on here. And I think that probably makes sense, because if we pin the knight here... But let's just take it back here. If we pin the knight... well, in fact, let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Let's show the best move here. Well, yes. Okay, and I understand that. I mean, I do understand that that's what it's doing. But what's the thinking here? I'm not sure what the thinking is here, but obviously I've got a congregation of, of very offensive pieces on the way. Best move, and Josh will be angry about this because he and I discussed about which rook to move on the back rank. It was the wrong one to move. Obviously wanted to activate this rook, and as we saw in a few moves time, I snaffle that rook up. That's the best move in the position. Engine at the moment is plus 7.3. Best move, so pinning the knight. Best move, so offering a trade and also defending. Now, when I was just going through putting the PGN and running the game live in real time whilst you were watching, I saw this straight away and I was like, oh my god. Oh. But I didn't see it at the time. And so engine doesn't mind this. I'm still plus 6.7. This is now mate in 2. And I'm assuming, because I can take this, because this is pinned. And I think during the game, all I was thinking when I moved the queen here was, not that, was, I've got this. Got that now. Brilliant. But, oh my giddy aunt. Sorry, not that. That didn't happen. But I probably didn't also, in the heat of battle, see that I can take this and this cannot happen because of this. So that's a huge blunder. If I take here, that's check. The king cannot move out of that check and the knight can't take it. So the queen has to block. So the queen has to block. I assume then we move the knight here. And do we move the knight there? Let's actually have a look at what the best move is here, because that's... Okay, so there is just... Oh, of course. Sorry, that's just mate in 1, because queen blocks and queen takes. And can't take because of the king. Well, there we go. So this could have been over very, 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 very quickly. Anyway, mate in 2, scuppered. Plus 7.5. And I've got the rook, and I was feeling quite smug. But yes, horrendous. Anyway, once all's said and done here, yes, I'm up plus 8. but not ideal. But look, hey, I've 2 knights and 2 rooks on the board for 1 rook. I mean, I wasn't ever going to lose from here. I was quite pleased with this. Gambited this knight to make sure that I could find this fork. And once that had happened, it was game over from here. This was all about just getting my rooks up, manoeuvring them into position, snaffling a couple of pawns, opening up the G file, and then nice and easy in the end. Nice and easy in the end. So I think both Josh and I can be pleased from an accuracy point of view with that game. We both did pretty well. Josh won't be pleased with the fact, obviously, that he lost game 3, but he's now up 2-1 in the series with 2 games to play. Remember, a Josh win in either of those 2 games is a win for the series, which would be great for him and not very great for me. But join me on the next video. If you're enjoying these videos, then let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button and drop a like. And if you want your very own chestnut product, whether it's the Chestnut Go that we're using in this video or the Chestnut Air, or you want any of the other chestnut products, then visit Chestnut Tech and use code KYLIFE to get a significant amount of money off of your very own e-chess board. Right, until the next video, until game 4, peace out. No, take care, much love, and peace out, chess lovers!